Okay, famous Chendol. Let's see if it's all it's cracked up to be.
Competition in the Chendul market is fierce. These two kiosks are directly in front of each other, and today we're going to find out which one is better. First up is Michelin guide listed Penang Road famous Teochew Chendol. Given this stall's listing, it is super popular with the tourists and has a lot of hype around it. It's always got a queue. Next up and located directly in front of it is another Chendol stall. This one's called Penang Road Nyonya Cendol. And while this stall may not have quite the same level of hype surrounding it, it's known to be a favorite amongst locals. So today we're going to get to the bottom of it and find out which hawker stall sells the best chendol. Time for the next adventure. Let's go. Today we're in Georgetown, a vibrant city in Penang, Malaysia. It's a scorcher out and there's no better way to cool down than a refreshing bowl of chendol. And if you're wondering what chendol is, it's a sweet iced dessert that is super popular and refreshing in Southeast Asia. Chendol is little droplets of jelly made of pandan flavored rice flour, served on top of shaved ice with coconut milk, palm sugar syrup, and different toppings such as beans or corn. Wow. Now let's go. It's chendol time. Also, Georgetown is known for its street art, so there's lots of little pretty intricate designs and things like that. It's just such a cute little city. And we finally arrived at the two infamous and neighboring chendol stalls. Let's go. First, we're going to try this super hyped up Michelin guide listed chendol stall. Penang Road famous Teochew Chendol is listed as a must try for visitors to Penang. Given its Michelin guide status, it's got a lot of hype surrounding it, so it's always got a long queue. But let's see if it's really worth the hype. What I can say though, this place is popular. It is pumping out bowls of icy refreshing chendol like nobody's business. This was approximately 1 p.m. on a Monday, so not even the weekend, so I can only imagine how many bowls of chendol that they pump out. Look how quick this guy goes.
1 more minute. Come on, bro. One heading here. Hi.
Hi. One.
This one. We are holding chendol.
Oh.
Please, you're having here a takeaway.
Here, please.
Done. This is for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
After the day.
Oh. Thank you.
Thank you, miss.
Thank you. Okay, I really hope that I actually know where to sit. Okay. Oh, it's chaos. It's definitely melting. See, everybody's. Okay, maybe I can find somewhere in the alley to kind of sit for a second. I don't know what to do. It's definitely melting. I'm just gonna actually sit right here because I don't know what. Ah! Spilled crap. Why do I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble for sitting here? Okay, well, definitely it's not fancy. Here I am on the curb, but I'm really excited to dig in. And I think I found a good spot. I'm in the shade. This is the VIP booth. My phone actually died from the heat, so this is getting a little bit melted, but I wanted to wait for you for the first sip, so let's try this again. Okay, famous Chendol. Let's see if it's all it's cracked up to be. It's very melted, but it's okay. It's like the perfect sweetness. It's still cold. Oh, there's no corn. I wonder why sometimes there's corn and sometimes there's not. I love the corn. So this one just has the chendol bits, which are these little wormies. The gula melaka is like the perfect sweetness. It's not too rich. It's still kind of light, even though with the coconut milk. I do kind of wish that there was a little bit more beans and some corn. But let me tell you, getting to put my stuff down and just sit here, and I'm like out of the way of people because it's a little bit chaotic and hectic here. The wind blowing through my hair, sipping this beautiful Chendul. Really refreshing. I feel that there could be a little bit more in it. So I only discovered Chendul dessert since I've been in Malaysia. Funny enough, before I even tried an official Chendul, I attempted to make it at home myself. I don't know why. Anyway, and these are definitely better, but the one I made was decent. I was kind of surprised. I even made the Chendul from scratch. But I wonder, when people go for Chendul, is it that they're going for the actual Chendul little wormies? Or is it that they're going for like the refreshing bits? Because I find that I'm not so crazy about the actual Chendul. It's more like the beans and the corn that I'm into, and like the sweetness and the creaminess and the refreshingness. I'm telling you though, nothing quite hits like a refreshing Chendul when you're out in the heat. It's like the perfect pick-me-up. Everyone's walking through with like multiple containers for their friends, I guess. Oh, this one actually has like different kinds of beans. It's not just kidney beans, it's another bean as well. It's my first time having that. So these little Chenduls, they're not too chewy. They're very tender, these ones. I like them better when they're tender like this. Sometimes they can be a little bit chewy. The ones that I made on my first attempt were more like pudding plops, so I did something wrong. Curbside Chendul. And it's interesting because their competitor is right here. And then there's another one here. I'm going in for number 2. I'm going to go to their competitor and compare.
Where are you from?
Canada.
The tourist goes across the street, and the locals eat here.
Ah. Well, eat like a local now.
Try.
One Chendul, yes, thank you.
Tiga, no, yeah, tiga.
Thank you. Sorry, how much is it? Thank you. Wait. It's a little bit crowded in their little seating area, so I'm going to go back to my same VIP spot over here in the shade. On first glance, I would have to say that this one looks a lot better. They're more generous with what they're offering.
The price was a little bit more than the other stall, but I can already see that there's a lot more ingredients in this one.
Okay, Chendul number 2. Let's do the comparison. So yeah, it's fierce competition. The other one definitely looked a lot busier. They were pumping things out like a well-oiled machine, but I think it's just the hype from the media. But let's see. Okay. This one's better. This one's better. What the heck? Okay, so the reason it's better is because there's this flavor in it that's like more creamy, a little bit richer. And the Chendul the little wormies is even a little bit more tender, or maybe a little more chewier. I don't know, but I just like it better than the other one. I don't know why everyone's so obsessed with the other one. And there's like way more goodies in here. Look at this. It's like, I don't know if you can see, but it's like way more full. I think it might even be more. I can taste the gula melaka a lot more in this one. The other one I couldn't really taste the gula melaka. It was more just a generalized kind of sweetness. This one has like that flavor because it's a palm sugar. So it's kind of like so hot, my phone keeps dying. Anyways, what I was saying is this one definitely has a lot more going on. It's got loads of beans and chendul and loads of gula melaka. It's got a nicer flavor. Gula melaka is a palm sugar. So it's like a dark sugar, so it's kind of caramelly when it melts. So this definitely has a lot more of that flavor. You can see even the color is darker. The other one had just a lighter overall sweetness rather than the flavor of the gula melaka. And yeah, this one's like packed full of like loads of chendul and beans. A lot more generous. I mean, I'm a big chendul fan now. It's just, it hits a spot on a hot day. Like nothing is as refreshing as chendul. And I feel like it's healthy. It's got like beans and corn sometimes. I do wish again that it had corn. But yeah, it's a lot more going on in this one. Yeah, the other one just, it was really delicious too, but honestly it just seemed like it had a lot more ice than much else. I mean, before it melted. This one is like, yeah, just packed full of stuff. Like, look at all this goodness. You can see it at the bottom. It's packed. The other one was like, I really felt like it was missing something. I was like, is that all? I'm like fishing around. And now having both of them, definitely the one with the leaf lineup. I think it wins. I'd say that this was my first time eating chendol in an alleyway, but officially my second now. Within the span of 20 minutes. I'm really getting full. Chendol, chendol, chendol. I like that they have like a little seating area on this side.
The difference in the lineups is extraordinary, and yeah, I definitely would have to say that the Nyonya was the better one. That's my humble opinion. You may have to test it for yourself, though.
So the competition is definitely fierce, but I know the real winner.
And if you ask me, every bowl of chendol comes with a life lesson. If we could all aspire to be like the perfect bowl of chendol, kind of healthy, a little bit sweet, and cool as ice. Stay tasty, my friends. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Until next time.